Hello again. So where were we? Oof. Well, yeah, we were getting out of this, out of the Earth Cave, and don't we have stronger heals? Okay, let's do that. So after the Earth Cave, we're going to do something special, and this time I'm going to give another bit of a hint. So when you use the TNT and open up the canal, with your boat you can go pretty much everywhere in the game. I think the only place you cannot get to would be the ice cave, which at first you could get there with the ice cave, but unfortunately, a lot of playtesters they still went to the ice cave to get the floater, but no, there's no floater there, and it's one of the end dungeons, so a lot of people did it at a way too low level, and they struggle through it. And well, some of them were quite successful actually, which is odd. And I have to admit, Final Fantasy -1, which this hack is based on, I did the same thing. So that's why you can't get to the ice cave without the floater, because I don't want you looking for the floater there. But okay, so you can get the ship, you can go everywhere. So we're going to go somewhere. And what else could I reveal? Well, I could have gone to a special place earlier, but I figured that the Earth Cave would be easy enough. Ooh, it's tempting to get a level up first before heading really deep. Do you think we can? I mean, I'm only level 9 and I'm doing pretty well. Should I grind a bit? We'll just see how far we get, right? I have enough magic for another spell, but then I would have to travel back to. Let's do that. Let's do that. Get that over with. As we'll do it now. Get some XP. So I could have gone to this special place before doing the Earth Cave, but I consider the Earth Cave easy enough that it wouldn't be worth the hassle. The special place we were going, I need a lot of hit points. I can tell you that. So that's what I'm telling for now, and you'll have to stick around to find out what exactly is going to happen then. Okay, priest, get your last spells. Good. And we still have 7,000. Just making sure. Oh no, look. Yeah, this might not be the smartest thing to do, but I don't like traveling that much, so I'm going to do it anyway. I have enough money. I'm going to get the paladin spells, and then we never have to come back here again. That's nice, ain't it? So we'll go into the Earth Cave. I guess we'll do the 4th floor, and then probably go back. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. Maybe if I run away from everything, but you know, Lich will be very easy for this party because I have the life spell. Oh. So I was thinking about things to talk about during the run. And look, if you want to know more about Final Fantasy Ultra, check out the other Let's Plays. I mean, I could talk about this game, but I'm pretty much done with that. So now my mind keeps getting steered toward politics because at this moment, I think it's been 3 weeks since well, the American election, and to be honest, since then I've been very anxious. And I don't want to go in details here. I'd rather talk about games, but just letting you know, I have a lot on my mind when it comes to the future of this planet. And, well, if I run out of games to talk about, I might talk about that. Some of you might be highly interested to know what I think. I have been very active in politics ever since I was a late teenager. And, yeah. And, I've been active because I see the world around me changing, and unfortunately, mostly for the worse. And I can't help but wonder, what can we do about that? And that might be a sentiment that many of my viewers also have. The difference is that, how do we treat these problems? And I like to believe I'm a bit more pragmatic than most people, but yeah, when we get to politics, I'll tell more about my views. Let's take the games. So, I've talked about Street Fighter. That was great. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the other Final Fantasy games. Now, once upon a time, if I loved a series, I could play all the games in the series. I played all the Mega Man games, played all the Castlevania games, Final Fantasy, Zelda, Mario. You could do that once upon a time. But unfortunately, somewhere, for most series, somewhere halfway through the 90s, the series, they kind of screwed up. A lot of them went 3D, or started having tutorials or cutscenes, and I didn't like them anymore. Final Fantasy, though, had a longer run than most of these series because, well, I considered the PlayStation versions pretty good, unlike most of the other series. I mean, the gameplay never turned 3D, right? I mean, it looked 3D, but it still played 2D or 0D. I mean, just walking around and selecting menus. Yeah, loading times were bad, but yeah, it was worth it still. No tutorials, really. Final Fantasy never made that mistake. Although I guess Final Fantasy X has a kind of a annoying start, but well, it's about the story mostly, so I could pay attention to that. Okay, better armor. 50 even. That's a lot. I mean, like in the original Final Fantasy, the max you could get for your ninja was 60, and that was the second highest in the game. Now here's a little trick. Oh, I got attacked here though. That's okay. Will a single holy work? I don't think so. Helps, of course. Nah, I'll cast another one. So, yeah, all those new concerns in video games, it didn't affect the Final Fantasy series that much. So I kept playing them, and even though they got worse on the PlayStation, they were still very good and definitely worth your time. So I'm going to tell you what I thought of each of them, and yeah, you might or might not agree with me, but I bet since you like this game, you like other Final Fantasy games. So of course, there's Part 1 first. Well, with that game, I have the most history before and after the release. What I mean by that is that before I could play the game, I had the Nintendo Power Strategy Guide. Now, I had played Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest before, and was familiar with games like Ultima and wizardry, but I didn't have a computer. I was just, something I saw. And let me think. I want to heal up, but I noticed that I'm missing. Let's use this one. Now, I never really played much of an RPG because I didn't have access to it. I didn't have Dragon Warrior at home, even though I think everybody had it except me because I didn't I didn't take a subscription to Nintendo Power until like after they gave the game away for free. So I loved reading about those games though. The idea, uh, yeah, touched my tickled my fancy, as they say. The idea of having these middle-aged fantasy characters, each with their own special abilities. Um, I loved reading about Ultima 4 because you not only had the classes, and I loved how Nintendo Power described them, but also the hold on a sec, that would be better for the. It's not a big difference, 8 and 10, but take what you can get. This one you have to fight, but we'll still run away. It excited me to read about this game where you tried to not only had these different characters you took along with you with different abilities, but in Ultima 4 you had this like this personality you're trying to build up by doing quests, and I thought that was so awesome. And to be honest, reading about it was better than practice. I mean, in Ultima 4 it's kind of silly, things like just make sure you don't lie, things like that. But the idea that you could have a personality in a game and exploit it, wow, that's something I've been dreaming of for such a long time to actually do that in a game. Okay, so now we have the bind ring. That's awesome. So we can use this from now on to get higher attack ratings. Now here comes the big question. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to try beating Lich. I think we have the power. Yeah, we're going to do it. And beating this dungeon at only at a level 10. We're running away a lot, so that's part of the equation. I think I bounced this place to be beat at level 12, or was it 10? What do you call it again? I forgot. Jeez, what do you call that? You have a even number. It was an even number, but I remember. Anyhow, let's get rid of the middle one does damage. The others they just only stun you. Well, might as well. Oh, I forgot the bind ring. Okay, well, anyhow. So after the Lich, we'll start discussing other games. Let's heal up one more time. I won't be using that much of the Paladin's healing ability, so we'll use that. And here we go. Now, what does this fellow do? All kinds of stuff. I'll cast Will to be sure. Life. Let's kill him quickly, and well, I guess bind ring after all. Here we go. Evasion down. That's good. 600 damage, like that. Bam. 250 damage. Nice. Doing well. Hey, you cast life. You keep us alive. And, well, evasion is already down, so I'll let him attack. Maybe I should have let him do some healing, but I'm okay. Yeah, full healing. 1 damage. There we go. Yeah, I just have to kill him. So, no more life here. I guess Holy 2? I'm still not dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. We can do this. Oof, that was close. Kill him this turn. Come on. Yeah, we got it. Lich is pretty easy as a boss, not according to the stats, but because he has so many weaknesses. And there we have it. Oh, we're running out of time. Perfectly timed. Next time will come the big reveal. See you then.